Hello everybody, welcome to the Stupidest Timeline. It's a podcast where I, the Geek Factor, or Garrett, as hopefully more of you will come to know me other than the Geek Factor, Jesus. We were talking about with my beautiful co-host and partner in crime, Emily, and she's actually the kind of the editor of a lot of the scripts in the channel, and she's given me some editing tips on videos and whatnot. She's here as well. She's going to be the co-host.
Did you say I was your girlfriend yet?
No, but yes, she's. I said you're my partner in crime.
Oh yeah, this is my editor. Oh, how do you know each other? Oh, we're married.
Yeah, this is my editor. Imagine introducing someone like to your family as like your coworker, and then later saying, "Oh yeah, we're married, by the way." Like, no, this podcast is mainly just us talking. We're kind of like, I don't know, we're kind of like maybe current events ish, maybe.
Current events?
No, I'm like maybe gonna talk about current events. Yeah. And I want to do something at the end of each episode where Emily and I will make a prediction about something that we think will happen in the next week.
That's so vague.
It's very vague, and we can change it as we go. We might do some like themed ones come around like Christmas time. You know, we might come up with like some stupid little themed predictions. And then what we'll do is in the next episode we'll open it by starting off with some of our predictions from the previous week and see how true they became or came out. I don't know. It might be fun. It might be stupid, but I would like to do it. How did we come up with the podcast name, Emily?
I just thought of it. You know, I'm kind of a hidden talent, if you will, and I'm humble about it. So it makes it really, easy to become a fan of me. So no, genuinely though, I just kind of thought about it because whenever something happens in my life or like on the news, I think about, wow, this is going to be on a future AP US history test. And it's going to be stupid. But also, two, sometimes things happen and I just think, wow, this really is the dumbest, stupidest, whatever timeline. You know, like, what's going on out there? Am I right, guys?
There's a lot going on lately that makes me think, like, fucking Christ.
We really are living through historical moments, and I wish we weren't.
Before we get to those epic historical moments, let's have a shout-out from today's sponsor, my mom. My mother, I'm at her house right now in Illinois.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Where do you think you are right now?
The studio.
This is my new studio, my teenage,
bedroom.
Not even childhood, my like teenage year bedroom. Because I only lived here for like half a decade. Anyway, but yeah, funny enough, we are in the same room where I first recorded my first podcast when I was like 16.
You had a lot of horrible takes.
I called it The Talking Show, and I think most of those are unlisted or private, and it's probably for the best.
I listened to them.
I don't know what's in them. I don't know what was said. Probably some really bad shit. I know I said some...
listened to them.
I haven't listened to them like all the way through carefully to make sure I didn't say anything too dicey.
You did.
I probably did, but we're in the same room. And that just feels kind of fun because my first podcast was in this room, and then this new podcast is in this room first. The audio won't always be this. Fun fact, Emily, I bought a microphone on Amazon. It's going to be delivered to our house Saturday. It was $50.
What?
It was on sale. That's why I did it, because it was normally like $70.
Why are you telling me now?
Because I forgot to tell you, but it was normally $70, and so I got it on sale.
What about the one we just got?
That one's still good. We're just going to use this other one too.
Why?
Because it was cheap. It was a lot cheaper than my blue one. This one's not a dynamic. This is a condenser microphone. For those of you wondering, we're using a Blue Yeti Nano. This is what I call my travel microphone. I had planned on maybe doing some voiceovers, but and we never got around to doing my script.
Yeah,
hold on, let me explain. No, and we never got around to editing my script because we were so busy with my family. So I was
so busy schmoozing his mom.
Yeah, she's trying to get that family money.
No, I'm trying to get the family approval.
My family doesn't have a lot of money.
I'm trying to get approved.
Yeah, that's more important. Yeah, that's good.
I think I did.
But I was gonna do a big video essay. Hopefully, I had time to do it. No, actually, about my mother. Yes, about a different game.
Well, imagine that.
Other than block game, what?
Listen. It's like the concerning rise of insert someone's mom's name. This is not his mom's name. Deborah Smith, and it's just about someone's mom. It's like Deborah grew up in a very middle-class white picket fence childhood,
Fort Worth, Indiana,
and always dreamed of becoming a mother. Which, first of all.
And when it says mother, it has a picture of her zooming out, and it flashes to black and white when it says mother.
It's like, or if it's like a Sunny V2 type video, it's like,
oh God.
But, wait, how does he say things? He's Australian, right? Yeah. So he says things, it's like, but what happened was nobody knew what was going on. Okay, that's British, but
close enough.
But he's like, he always like says things that are like not relevant, like, what's the word? It's not like he's having a revelation about someone. It's more just like reading their sheet.
You know what my favorite thing is when we watch Iwu, they're always like, what the cops found was the most shocking and gruesome discovery yet.
It's not.
It's like, oh yeah, it was a dead body. Wow, I'm shocked.
I think that channel can be borderline like exploitative, honestly.
Yeah, but I enjoy it, and a lot of people enjoy it. Because it's
I think sometimes they don't add anything. It's like I don't really need you, Senor Deep Voice, who seems to be across every single true crime channel, to tell me what happened next will shock me, because I guarantee it won't.
Well, my favorite is...
That's why I like channels like...
Super Mega, they do it right.
No. I do like them. But that's why I like channels like, what's his name?
JCS?
Yeah, well, no, I haven't watched him in a while, because whoever that was, stopped kind of doing it. But, like, there's a channel called Dreading.
Oh, wait. It might sound better now. I don't...
Should we start over?
No, we're going to keep it.
How many minutes are we?
I don't know.
For those of you who aren't currently here in this room, which are...
Everyone but you and me, and our future selves.
He just took off the foam thing.
I took off the spit cover on the mic, and it turns out it probably sounds slightly different. You can go back 30 seconds and find out. But I did this last night.
They can go back 30 seconds?
They can hit the rewind button.
They just heard it change.
Yeah, but if they didn't notice it, they can go back.
Who gives a fuck?
I give a fuck, okay? Because I did this last night.
Anyway, the other one I like is Dave's Lemonade and Dreading. Because they, like, actually add, like, semi-analysis / at the end, the Dave fella tends to go over the victim as, like, as a person instead of a victim. He talks about their life, whatever. He does a lot of analysis. And also I like it because the guy who does Dreading is, like, really funny. And sometimes he'll just say kind of out of pocket things, if you will. But anywho.
For those of you who are not members, if you become a member, you'll get to see all the episodes of this podcast.
Your sister-in-law sent me a Snapchat.
Thank you for interrupting my advertisement. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You'll get episodes of this podcast a full 24 hours early. That's right, a whole fucking day. So any of you members out there get to listen to this shit early. And you can tell us how awful it is before the other people tell us how awful it is. That's what you get the privilege of. That's what membership pays for, right?
Don't immediately assume the worst. That's like every 6th grader who started their YouTube channel would always end it with, like, literally my YouTube channel that I had, which I showed Garrett recently.
It was very good.
It's all private. Don't even try to find it. But like, yes. But like every video, I would start and end it by being like, I'm a piece of shit, this isn't funny, haha, subscribe.
Like, sorry it's so bad, bye.
Like, come on, Garrett. You're old now.
23. I almost said 24.
Have a little bit of ego, huh? Like the rest of you guys out there.
Who is that?
All of them.
Who? Give me a name. That's not a name. What the fuck was that?
I don't think they heard that.
I doubt they did either.
But I hope they did.
So I have this background for those of you who are just listening. I turn your attention to your monitor.
No, don't.
I've got
it's not interesting.
I think this is interesting. It's got the pretty blue and the pretty pink. What's wrong with it?
I would have to be multitasking or sleeping to this.
Yeah, that's fine. That's exactly what. Yeah, you don't just.
I wouldn't look at this.
Wait,
I don't care about this.
Nobody just watches a podcast if it's an auditory thing. If it's a visual show, then yes. But like,
sometimes,
nobody just does that. No.
Sometimes.
Someday I'd like to have it set up where we have cameras and stuff for this, but that's going to be a long fucking time down the line because our apartment is not anywhere near suited for that kind of thing at all. There's no way we're setting that up in my tiny little room there.
We could.
It's not really tiny, but it would not be easy. It would not look good. It would not be easy. I wouldn't be happy with it.
I think we could do it, and I think it would be more.
Okay.
I probably am getting louder and quieter because I keep leaning back because I have the back muscles of an 80-year-old person. Shout out to all my 80-year-old viewers.
But what I want to do is I want to get like
This feels weird.
What does?
I don't know. I feel like podcasting feels weird.
Why?
Because like, who am I to talk to people? I don't have like. I feel like it's kind of a narcissistic thing sometimes.
Why would you immediately? I think that says more about you than it does about anybody else.
No, I'm talking about me.
Oh, but do you think this is like a? Do you feel like you're uppity about it or like what?
No. I feel like I feel like I don't have much to say, or like my rhythm is off because it's a weird situation for me to be speaking into a microphone to people. I guess you're kind of more used to it.
Yes.
But like it feels like so like performative, like because it kind of is. But like I don't feel like totally like I'm being myself. I feel like I'm talking to a different version of you, and you're talking to a different version of me and you are off to the side being like throwing tomatoes like boo, be
I don't
better.
feel that at all.
I know you don't because you're normal. But like I feel like kind of like I don't know. What do I have to say? Like we're just goofing around, sure. That's great. Mm-hmm. But you know, like the stereotype, like don't make a podcast, please.
Yeah.
Don't make a podcast.
I don't care. I'm gonna make a. I've been making podcasts since I was 15, bro. Cool. I was making podcasts before it was gay.
Before Joe Rogan.
That's not true. I'm pretty sure Joe Rogan was around before. I don't know. Whenever
One time in high school, a plane rode over my school. Joe Rogan is literally 5'4" in the air. Like,
that's really funny.
With smoke and stuff.
That's really funny.
And I turned around to look at it, and I was like, "What?"
That's good. No,
I don't know what that was.
I think that firstly, I don't think that it's like uppity to want to do a podcast. I think
is that a word for narcissistic?
It's similar. It's in the vein for narcissism. Narcissistic people can be uppity about things.
I wasn't saying it makes me. I'm yawning.
Nice.
like a diagnosed narcissist.
I didn't say that either.
No, I know. I'm clarifying for you.
Oh, okay. But what I'm getting at is that I think that you have a lot of interesting things to say. I think that
I haven't said them yet.
Okay. I won't say them ever. Not in front of you, bitch. No. I think that everyone has really interesting things to say. For the most part. Some people don't. And I
just feel this is going to get meta, but listen.
Okay.
A few seconds ago, I was talking about Joe Rogan. Yeah. In the sky, whatever.
Yeah.
And the crowning joke of that statement was, and I was like, what? That's not that, like, I have so many zingers in my brain, and that was none of them. Why am I, like, I fall off. I've fallen off.
So, I just want to say that you are valid in your feelings.
Oh, my Jesus.
And that I'm proud of you for telling me that.
Okay.
Yeah. And that it's completely normal to feel what you're feeling.
I just wanted to let you know that I don't have a problem with you.
Just giving you therapy talks.
No, I was insulting you.
I know.
Hey.
What?
That was an insult.
Thank you. You just insulted me again.
Hey.
Yeah?
Eyes to the prize.
What is the prize in this case?
Me.
Okay, I'm looking you in the eyes.
Shit.
You're looking at my nipples right now.
Now I am.
See, I spoke it into being. Yeah, you like my right nipple? How does this make you feel?
Milk.
Jesus.
Someone's gonna find this after we both die in a nuclear explosion.
Our kids could find this someday. We can't have kids now. We're fucked.
I was never gonna do that with you.
Bro. Even after the trip to the ice cream shop?
What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't even remember.
What?
We're done, dude. I don't want to do this
anymore. Going fishing.
I'm going fishing. I'm done.
Fuck it, I'm going fishing instead. A play by Amir Valerie Blumenfeld. Shout out to all my Jake and Amir knowers out there.
Shout out to all my Jake and Amir haters.
No. My ex-boyfriend told me Jake and Amir wasn't funny, and it was genuinely a red flag, but I overlooked it because I'm insane.
It's a problem.
It was. Yeah. That whole relationship was a problem.
There's, like, typical red flags of, like, how does he treat his mom? You know, that kind of thing. And then there's, like, doesn't like Jake and Amir. It's, like, way above the rest. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, this is stupid. And I was like, what?
It's stupid. That's the point.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be dumb. It's funny.
But it's also, like, kind of not stupid.
Yeah, sometimes it's fast and it hits you really quickly, and it's good. It's good stuff. I enjoy Jake and Amir.
Also, like, everyone... Like, not everyone, but a bunch of the people I know who watch it can quote it like I can, like, line for line. And so when you go on the Jake and Amir subreddit, it's just people talking in quotes. None of it is real.
What's the Alzheimer's subreddit where it's just they post the same Garfield meme every day?
Yeah, it's like called Alzheimer's group, and I just know because someone made a joke about it because someone posted there like, I'm worried about my grandpa. And they're like, I hate to break it to you, but this is a subreddit where we post the same Garfield comic every day and pretend it's new. Which is like, oh.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
Whose idea was it?
I like to think that it started out with like good intentions and then it quickly just went off the rails.
That means like someone infiltrated a group about Alzheimer's and was like, have you guys seen this? And then everyone went with it. I don't think it was that.
That's funny. That's really funny. There's got to be like an actual R/Alzheimer's. That's
I'm sure there's dementia, Alzheimer's, whatever.
Yeah, there has to be a real one because that's just fucking depressing. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah,
anyway,
I think. Oh, go ahead, sweetheart. I'm condescending.
I told you earlier that we were done. Okay, you gotta stop calling me that.
Okay, sugar tits.
That's better. Thank you,
Mr. Sugar Tits. To you.
That's my father. Please, come on, just sugar tits. That's good enough. Okay. Here's something.
Corn syrup is in his nipples.
Good.
Fructose.
So yeah, the audio is gonna be a little bit weird this time.
You already
Next
said
time we're gonna have good microphones, okay? And if you want to hear that early again, okay, I'm gonna do it again. If you want to hear it early, become a member. It's like $3 a month. You get access to my video essays early. You get cool pictures.
Stop prostituting yourself on the internet.
Okay, you know what? Just because you haven't done it doesn't mean you get to shit on me doing it. Okay, I don't need to take
jealous.
this. Yeah, I don't need to take this. Stop.
I love you.
I don't need to take. Oh my god.
If you can hear that, don't.
Yeah, I had to turn off my mom's.
You turned it off.
Yeah, I turned off my mom's furnace. Well, AC, I should say.
She's gonna die.
That's fine. She'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's okay. I turned it off because it's fucking loud in this room. It's cold in here. Where my mom's house is a 1-story with a full basement.
Explain the temperature dynamics of her house.
So basically, I've always disliked this house because my allergies go crazy. But other than that, I love this house. Great house.
It's not temperature related.
Sure, but anyway, you go down to the basement of this house and it's like fucking cold, which is great because when you go to sleep, it's fantastic. You're not too hot. You're not sweating unless you have someone next to you who keeps rolling on top of you and pushing the blankets over. Other than that, it's great. It's a fantastic house to sleep in. But the problem is that anytime you're doing anything other than sleeping, it sucks because you're up and about and it's fucking cold. Like you get out of the shower down here and it's just freezing tits.
It's kind of funny though because in the bathroom down here, there's like a heat lamp for like a lizard, and it's me though. I'm the lizard.
And you're just standing under it.
And she's like, remember to tell her about the heat lamp. I'm like, the what?
Yeah.
It's just a heat lamp.
It's just a heat lamp for the shower when you get out.
You stand under it.
Yep. You plug it in when you get in the shower. You stand under it when you're done, and then you turn it off on your way out. Yep.
Me pooping under the heat lamp.
That's been there for like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's been out the whole time I've lived here, but it's been here for a long time. And it's
also
funny.
just disorienting, and it took me a few like days. I'm gonna yawn again.
Yeah. Took you a few days to yawn.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
To get used to being in the basement, because like there are like ways the light gets in from outside, but not in the immediate room we're in.
Oh yeah.
Like in the outer part.
Mm-hmm.
So like I woke up and I was like, what year is it? You know.
Yep.
Whatever. And like I got ready for like a cold day, and it's like 98 degrees and humid.
Don't do that. Yep.
So like it's kind of like a culture shock going from the downstairs to the upstairs. That's not the right phrase, but
no, I had that problem a lot as a kid, and there was like I first of all I hate the heat, so fuck being out here, and it's humid, so double fuck it one way. Well, after I've been in that California heat where it's just kind of like hot but dry, dude. Oh my god, being out here in Illinois fucking sucks.
It's different.
It's so humid. I completely forgot how, like, we got out of the airport, and the first thing I noticed as soon as we got outside was the humidity. The first fucking thing I noticed, and I hated it.
Shout out to the airport.
But back to this house. Yeah, I had many a times as a kid where I'd wake up and be like, oh yeah, it's like 8, and then I look at my phone, like look at a clock, it's like 10:30. I'm like, oh my god. I've slept the morning away because I just have no concept of time.
There was one day here where I swear I looked at my phone. It said 7:02. I rolled over to you, said it's 7:02, and I was like, I'll wait like 15 minutes and then make him get up or ask him to get up, whatever. And then I rolled back over, looked at my phone, and I was like, or not looked at my phone, and then I like chilled out. I didn't fall asleep. I know I didn't fall asleep. And I was like, Garrett, what time is it? And he said, it's 10:30. And then I look at my phone, and I don't know what happened. I must have fallen asleep.
You fell asleep, for sure.
I don't think I did, though, because I remember, like, thinking, like, it was just 7, and I'll just wait. Okay, that's probably long enough.
Dude, for some reason, this whole trip, I've been, like, napping more than ever in my life. I think almost every day I've napped.
I think it's because you've been social a
lot.
It's
constant.
It's nice, though.
Yeah, it's
like
nice. I miss my family.
Exhausting.
Yeah,
the days are exhausting, but like, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like I'm physically exhausted from like work or something. Which work is satisfying in its own way. But
the heat is exhausting too.
Yeah, that too. But just God, being with people, I love my family, but fuck, I get tired, especially when their kids are around. No offense to their children, but
Full
you know
offense.
what? You know what? My future nieces and nephews.
They're not future. They're
well,
there.
I'm saying,
alive.
I'm talking to them in the future whenever they hear this.
Oh, they
you
won't.
guys are annoying sometimes, okay? But I love you to death, except for that one guy. I'll let you guys figure out who the one guy is.
They're gonna guess it's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, I didn't name anybody. Who are you thinking of? Don't say it.
I know.
Yeah.
They're gonna guess.
Oh, that's so mean.
They're gonna guess because he is the most antagonistic at this current moment in time.
That's true. He is. Yeah, I'm not.
I have a soft spot for that little one.
I'm not gonna name any names, but
Benadryl.
Benadryl. No, they're gonna think it's the one that starts with B now.
No, they're not.
Okay, well, I took a couple Benadryl and it knocked me the fuck out. That was interesting. I haven't had that in a long time.
I went upstairs and I was like, I don't feel comfortable searching my little grubby rat fingers around his mom's snacks, which I do want to go do in a bit. Yeah, we're gonna go get a snack, please.
Okay.
Okay, take the mic.
Why?
We're going.
This cord isn't long enough.
No, but I went upstairs.
I just stick it up to the vent.
The point is, I don't want to go up there and scrounge around without assistance, but he was like wobbling a bit. Like, I thought you were being a little dramatic, and he like grabbed my shoulders and looked me dead in the eyes, but his eyes were like half open because he was like tired. You know, why did I even say he was like tired? They didn't.
Wow.
They could figure that out.
It's Benadryl, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. And he said, I don't think I can do this. And I was like, what?
I don't remember
this
at
isn't
all,
like
dude.
we're not climbing Everest.
I have
we're
no
not
memory of this.
going to court for our children. We're going upstairs. Stop it. We're going upstairs to get a snack. And he was like,
Dude,
I don't know if I'm strong enough.
You want to know what I thought about the next night? I was like, I kind of can't sleep. I should go up another Benadryl.
That's how they get you. But it's like, you can't be itchy if you're dead. Just kidding. You can't be itchy if you're passed the fuck out.
I'm like,
you can't be itchy if there are spiders around.
True.
People see spiders.
Yes. Would my let's say I just habitually took a Benadryl every night. Would my body build up a tolerance to it? Was Benadryl one of those things that would build up a tolerance to it?
I would have to look more into that
because like if it didn't, I'd totally fucking do it and just.
I feel
be
like
out.
It would.
Yeah, I feel like it would too. So every once in a while, though,
well,
if you're
I'm gonna look up the science name.
So here's Gary's health fact for the day. Health tip for the day.
Don't call it
if you're having trouble, if you have insomnia, just pop a couple bennies.
No, here's the thing. You don't do that because you're not addressing the. It's obvious the root of the problem because Benadryl's an antihistamine, whatever.
I don't know what that means.
Diphenhydramine. Oh yeah, that's what it's called. Okay. Some antihistamines can help you sleep, but they're not meant to. Mm-hmm. So, if you want to take 1,000,000 milligrams of Benadryl because you owe the Hat Man money and you miss them, that's on you, buddies, not on us.
But
that is legally binding.
Again, if you're needed to catch a couple Zeds, and you're just
honestly,
not working.
if you have insomnia, look up.
Talk to your doctor.
No, look up insomnia, cognitive behavioral therapy. That's what.
Also, talk to your doctor.
Here's a picture of our cats eating right now.
Don't listen to us. That's good. Talk to your doctor.
We're not doctors or people. We're lizards.
See, that's like part of the reason I never wanted to debate people over the COVID vaccines because it's just like go talk to your fucking doctor. Don't ask me my uneducated. Like you'd be better talking about it because you have a better understanding of how.
Well, I could
mRNA
draw
vaccines
like
work.
MRI.
mRNA. I didn't say MRI. No.
I was like, huh?
But like, it's like I don't want to fucking talk about this because like I just tell people to go talk to their doctors.
I feel that way in a lot of debates where it's like, well, I don't have my computer with like, I feel dumb, but I swear I can explain this with a little help, and I can't just pull that up because then it looks like.
Oh, I just made you yawn, didn't I?
It looks like I don't know what I'm talking about, but like I need to reference my little bio notes if we want to get into it.
Yeah.
But I can also talk on like a higher level. But if someone's like, "No, tell me exactly what's happening," I'm like, I need to look at my notes from class.
I think part of the reason I was so like, I felt like a pressure to talk about it because there was so much misinformation about the vaccines out there, and now we're kind of past it, and people still lie about it. Well, I mean, like we're past the bulk of it, I would say. And people still lie about it. People lie and say that it was never actually effective and that it didn't do anything at all. It's like, okay, that's we're just lying now.
There was a moment,
and we'll cherry pick studies for that.
Really
but okay,
quick,
what?
To interrupt you.
Yeah.
Not my bad, because this is worth it.
I never said it was what.
There was a point where his relatives were talking, and I love them, but they were like, "Wow, we got COVID a bunch of times." And then they were like, "What about you guys?" And we were like, "We've never had COVID."
Never had COVID.
And they were like, "How is that possible?" And I was like, "Wow."
Vaccines. Turns out No, I've had like colds and stuff. It might have been COVID, but I've never been diagnosed for COVID. So if I've had COVID, it was so like minimal that I didn't even think that it could be COVID. And I didn't have any of like the smell loss or the taste loss or the erectile dysfunction.
What's up?
COVID can give
long COVID?
No, any COVID.
Okay.
Particularly the Delta variant, I think was
I don't know if
it.
that's true, but I'll trust you, I guess.
I heard it from Vosh, the
I don't
well-known horse fucker.
Can you not bring him up? We're 25 minutes in and you bring up something yucky.
Yeah, that guy's fucking disgusting. You
totally derailed. Stop.
You're welcome.
You totally derailed me. What was I gonna say? What were we talking about? COVID?
Yeah, and debating people.
Oh my god, I had such a good thing.
I'm sorry.
And you ruined it.
I'm sorry.
What was it?
No,
shh. 1 second.
Okay.
Vaccines.
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah. I said that I didn't have much symptoms after the vaccines.
Oh, here's my thing.
Yeah.
Everyone who had a mild to severe cough in January to February of 2020 is like, I had COVID for sure. And they probably didn't.
Yeah.
Some of them did for sure, because you could get that antibody test and be like, oh, I have the antibodies, but I never had it, so I guess I did have it. But like everyone I've talked to was like, I was real sick in January.
I remember it was
what a bizarre thing to happen.
Yeah, I remember I was working with an old guy named I'll drop his name. Fuck it, Steve. Love Steve. Miss that guy. I'm not gonna drop his last name because that'd be fucked. But I was working with a guy named Steve.
No one expected you.
And it was like January of 2020, and I remember it was on the radio. I think it was. I don't remember what radio show it was. Might have been Rush Limbaugh.
He might have still. FM.
Rush Limbaugh might have still been alive. I think he was.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yes, Emmy, he is dead. Anyway, but whoever it was, Emmy, stop. I'm trying to tell a story. They were talking about there's 6 cases in the U.S. and one of them is in Chicago, and then it's like, oh my God, that's kind of close.
Dox yourself.
Well, I'm not in Chicago. I just said Illinois earlier.
I know.
Yeah, it could be. Illinois is a fairly big state. I mean, it's not huge, but it's bigger than the East Coast.
If you guess it correctly, you can come get us.
Yeah, guys. If you guys can find my address, I won't be here.
Do not. There's some crazy people.
That's true. Yeah, I won't be here though because
we don't live at this address. We live at.
By the time you guys see this, I'm fucking gone. I'm away. No, but I just remember what.
Not see this.
What?
Hear this.
Oh, whatever. It's a video. They can see the little lines. You see that line going down right now? The one on the far left. Do you see it?
I see one of you watching
Boonk.
it.
That was me. I just pooped that one out. See that one on the far right? That one's you, Emily. Watch it. Boonk. That was you.
Oh, wow.
See it? Look at you go. That's pretty cool. That's a long streak you got there.
They tell me that.
They call you Long Streak, Emily. They call me Poop Stain Sanders.
Talk about your story.
Oh, that was it. It was just that. It was like, then a couple months later, it was like, oh, fuck. I got laid off, actually, for 2.5 weeks.
I got this cool thing where my science teacher was like, hey, the school's shutting down for a quick 2-week vacation. Can you watch the pet frogs? And I was like, hell yeah. And then, a year later, I gave them back.
That's crazy.
And I have Froach.
You can actually look on my... Yeah, Froach. Ribbit. You can actually look on my second channel, The Geek Factor Plays, and you can go back. Yes, you should. You can go back and actually find a couple videos I made during that time period where I was laid off. I think it was the NES Classic Edition video and the Mario All Stars and the Guess That Pokemon.
You got the catalog.
Those were all made in that brief 2.5 week period because I just had nothing to do and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go kind of all in on this YouTube thing. And Emily is currently inching closer and closer to my face.
No.
Are you okay? Are you good? You want a kiss?
Kiss.
You want a kiss?
Anyway.
No? Okay. Cool. She didn't want a kiss.
I did not.
Oh, well. No, I'm not going to give you one.
I didn't want one.
Mm-hmm. That was your chance.
Okay. That's good.
Alright. Dab me up, bro. How are the kids?
Hey, what does this sound like?
Probably like clapping, Emily.
I just wanted to ask.
Oh, okay.
I think we're going to maybe start wrapping this up.
No. We got a couple good minutes left. No,
that would be wrapping it up.
No, we're going to keep going. We got a couple...
No, because I can tell my eyes are getting sleepy.
That's great. Power through. You got this.
I can't power through. I want
Emily,
pretzels.
Think about what the viewers need.
They don't need this. They need to go to bed probably. Go to bed!
Well, I feel like it's not long enough for them.
This is just the initial one.
Hey, you there listening to this right now?
No, here's my logic.
What? I'm talking to Timmy. I'm talking to Timmy, okay?
We don't have a
Timmy.
viewer called
There
Timmy.
might be one Timmy out there.
I don't think...
It might even be their brother. You don't know, okay?
Well, then he's definitely not listening.
Okay, well, go get your brother Timmy. Bring him in here. I want to talk to him for a minute, okay? I'll give you a few seconds. You can pause the video, okay? Bring him in here. I'm going to talk to him, okay? Here you go.
Hey.
Hey, Timmy. We wanted to talk to you for a minute, okay? We wanted to talk to you. I'm Garrett from the TheGeekFactor. It's a YouTube channel. Your sibling watches it. That's pretty cool. They're pretty cool, and they brought you in here because this is an intervention. You drink way too much Mountain Dew, okay?
Garrett,
it's a lot.
What is this?
It's a lot of Mountain Dew, okay?
Okay,
Timmy,
pause the intervention.
Yo, what's up?
Timmy can wait.
Okay.
Go play, Timmy.
What's
I'm
up?
waiting for him to leave.
Listen, we need to be united on this front. I can't.
Got that.
Yes. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. I can't. Listen.
No,
we have to. If we're gonna do this, we have to do it together. Okay. No, Emily, not.
Here's my logic.
I can't do this without you. We have to be together.
You could talk to yourself.
No.
Listen.
Wait.
Listen. We're in your parents' house.
Yeah.
It is 10:33.
Yeah.
I'm Eepy. We're going on a plane tomorrow.
And
this is an introductory episode so they can see what type of tomfoolery that we're doing.
Tom Sawyer.
No.
Okay.
No, but I think we should wrap it up soon.
That's fine.
Because I don't want to... I feel like a party pooper, but mostly that's because I have chronic... How do we wrap? Oh, we have to do our predictions for next week. Okay, but what does that mean? Because
anything, fucking anything.
No, because I could say someone will die and I'll be 100% correct.
Yeah, you could say that.
Anyone dies. Someone just died now and now. You ever do that as a kid?
Okay,
but do you really quick? Did you ever do someone was born, someone was dead, someone was born, someone is dead?
No,
you know that's right.
Do it again.
Someone was born, someone is dead. Oh.
I faked.
He got born. Oh.
I got born. Here we can try to narrow it down real quick. We can try to narrow it down to like a certain topic.
We want to make it like
Okay.
What categories are interesting? Video game
Sports,
news,
video games.
Political
news.
What offensive thing will Destiny say? How many times he'll say the word RETARD? Don't say it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that word. That's a fun word.
Whether we'll get in a fight.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Who will crack first at the airport?
What do you mean crack?
Well, last time, you got annoyed at me first in the airport due to the airport stress.
I did? Mm-hmm. I don't remember.
You did.
Okay, I'll trust you on that.
Good.
She touched me without my consent.
Don't say that.
Well, she touched my beard, though.
Yoink.
Swamp.
But the point is, that could be a possibility.
Okay.
You give me an example prediction.
Okay. A good example prediction is like, I predict that. What's it called? Hold on, let me think.
So
Hold on.
Bro doesn't even.
No, let me think. I gotta think of a couple ones. Here, we'll go with.
Well, choose a category.
I'm gonna go with. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna predict that Elon Musk will declare a new word a slur by next week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because
recently he did what was it called? Weird. Yeah, he just called weird a slur. Yep, I think he's gonna do it again.
Oh shit, that's kind of good.
I don't know. He probably won't, but.
I guess I will say. It's weird because we didn't really give any political takes, so
nope.
Just kind of coming out of left field here.
Liberal. With
my liberal juices. Stop. I'm so tired of you. I love you. I don't know. Do you ever get sad about the fact we'll never hear Obama?
I can always hear it on my phone.
That's true. I think a week from now-ish that... here's what I think. Trump keeps, like, grasping for straws in a way about Kamala, or whatever he calls her. Mm-hmm. Kamala Harris's various, in his opinion, her various shortcomings, such as becoming black, which who the fuck knows what that even means. I think it's possible that... I don't know. He's so dumb. I think it's possible that another thing along the lines of him, like, choosing an identifier and gunning for it, and or accusing her of something, faking something, or, like, pandering to a group that has no actual, like, basis will happen. But that is such a vague and, like, my prediction sucks. I just want to steal yours.
Oh, okay, sure. What do you think Trump will call her a slur?
This part.
Do you want to? No, I mean, fine.
Now I'm embarrassed.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I think
here,
Trump
can I help?
will...
Can I help?
Yeah.
Do you think Trump will call her a slur of some kind?
No.
No.
I don't think he's that stupid.
You think he'll insinuate heavily?
I think that he will continue to refer to Joe Biden as Sleepy Joe.
That's an easy
until
prediction.
He dies.
Oh, probably. Wait,
both of them.
Okay, I was gonna say which one.
I think that he'll kiss Obama next week.
That's good. That's good.
That's a horrible.
Anyway, that's going to be a wrap.
I'm embarrassed
You're
of
okay.
my joke.
It's okay. That's a wrap for today's episode. Well, thank you guys again so much for watching. Again, if you want to see it for a whole 24 hours early before all the normal numbskulls get here, you can become a channel member for $3 a month. That's like a soda somewhere, yo. That's not much money.
Soda here.
It's like a bottle of tea. It's like, that's good stuff. Or water if you're healthy. It's good stuff, you know. You get access to the podcast a day early. You get access to my video essays whenever I upload them because ideally it was supposed to be 24 hours early, but I kind of fuck that up all the time. Anyway, but I do have a video essay in the works. It's written. I have a lot of the footage done for it. I might have to redo some footage for it because my current capture card is shit and it only does 720p.
I'm sorry, is this the Garrett Talks About Himself podcast or the not that?
I'm going to kiss your dad.
Oh, I hope he listens to this.
Me too.
I'm
gonna call him Toadsworth, like the guy from Mario.
Stop.
The little
That's
mushroom
mean.
guy. You know what I'm talking about?
That feels mean.
It's not.
Go finish your
Toadsworth
ad.
is so nice. Okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry, Mister. I can't say your name.
Yeah, don't say Jesus.
Mr. Sir. I'm sorry. Anyway, your mom could listen to this.
She won't.
Okay, good. That's possible.
She might.
My mom might listen to this. Hi, Mom. Love you. Sorry that I said.
Your house.
Yeah, this is your house. You didn't even know I was doing this. That's right. There's so many things I've done in this house you don't know about. For example, I pooped on that one wall. Okay, that was me. All those years ago, that was me. Okay, you don't even know which wall I'm talking about, Mom. Okay, that poop on that wall, you haven't found it yet. It's been there for like 7 years.
The poop on the wall or in the wall?
No, on the wall. There's poop on a wall in this house. So I'm not telling her where it's at.
That's not true. That is not true.
I'm sorry. I'm making shit up. I'm sorry. I love you, Mom. Anyway, Tammy, if you're still here, stop drinking the Mountain Dew, bud. Okay? We got to talk about it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the videos and watching this podcast. We'll be back here next week, and we'll go over some of our predictions, and we will hopefully do it a little bit longer, and we'll hopefully have some more topics lined up. But this is just a little introductory episode, and yep, every week, tune in on whatever fucking day of the week this comes out on, and you'll have a new episode. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.